50 to £100 again and again. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact system that thousands of people are using to make over £1,000 per month in 2026. The first thing we need to understand when it comes to reselling is the actual concept of highly demanded items. I mean something that has way more demand for a product than available supply, allows you to sell these products for more money than you bought them for, and that is one of the most important things that you need to have within a product to make money from it. How am I able to buy this product if it's out of stock? The people who make these products, they do not want their product to be out of stock. Of course, in some cases, there are limited edition items that will have a specific number of items, but a large part of the things that we do resell is that the people that make these products are actively trying to make more of these products to get it into the hands of the consumers. Stock goes out into the world, people buy it up, and then it goes out of stock. They will restock this product, the websites will restock these products, the stores will restock these products, and again, that gives us more opportunity to buy these products that you can sell for a profit on places like eBay or Vinted or Facebook Marketplace. Moving on from there, why, if I can buy these products, aren't the general public buying these products? They are missing the drops. When it actually comes to buying and reselling products and getting your hands on these highly demanded products, it is very hard for a person to keep their eyes on all of the websites, on all of the stores. They are normal people going out their everyday lives, and they don't have the tools, nor the know-how, nor the time to actually keep an eye on what is going on in this reselling market. If someone wants this product bad enough, their only opportunity to get it is to buy it from a third-party marketplace. So now you're probably thinking, well, them consumers, them collectors sound a lot like me. Don't worry, I'm going to explain how you can solve this whole thing towards the end of this video. But first, what actually resells? By far, the biggest thing in the reselling world right now is Pokémon. It sounds stupid. Every single month, millions and millions and millions of pounds and dollars are being exchanged through resellers to collectors. And at the moment, and for the last 6 to 12 months, you could consider Pokémon being that grail item to resell. And this holy grail item in the reselling world constantly shifts every single year to something different. If you rewind it all the way back to 2018, 2019, it was stuff like sneakers, then it was clothing, then it was weights and Nintendo Switches during lockdown and hair clippers, and then it was hot tubs. Then from there it shifted into consoles like PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's, which probably most people watching this video know was impossible to get if you didn't have the know-how. It might have been a year or two before a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X showed up on shelves for a general person to buy. It went into air fryers and graphics cards. Again, you could buy one for £350 and sell it for almost £1,000 in its peak. For as long as I've been reselling for, it constantly moves around, and there is constantly something that is stupidly profitable to make money off. The amount of Pokémon releasing into the market to be bought for the retail price is a stupidly high amount, but it's happening, and it's been happening for months, and it is not slowing down. When it comes to Pokémon, there are many different variations that you can buy and sell, and I'm going to break it down so you understand the initial concepts. You have something called a set. A set is a type or a theme of Pokémon cards that are releasing. You would have Scarlet and Violet 151, you would have Mega Evolutions. Inside a Mega Evolution set, for example, there are different types of boxes out there. Ultimately, people are buying for the packs, and different sizes of boxes have different amount of packs. You have a booster bundle. A booster bundle contains 6 packs. They retail at £25. You then have an Elite Trainer box. It contains 9 packs, and it also comes with a few other additional collectibles as well, and they retail for £50. You have what you call a booster box. A booster box comes with 36 packs in, and you can also get a half booster as well, which comes with 18 packs in, but that is the basic concept. Pokemon release new sets every few months. In these sets comes all these different types of boxes and ultimately new packs, which people want to open and get the cards inside. Once a Pokemon release happens, after the first few months of a release, the restocks will slowly dwindle down and dwindle down and dwindle down until it won't restock again, because ultimately Pokemon will print a set of Pokemon for a period, and after that they will stop printing it, and then there will never be any more, and ultimately eventually it will sell out. And for the cherry on top, 2026 is Pokemon's 30th anniversary, which means hype, which means demand will be bigger than ever, because in the 30th anniversary, Pokemon will release a specific set. The hype of 2026 in Pokemon will reach its all-time high, and the amount of money to be made is absolutely insane. It doesn't just end at Pokemon. We also sell tons of other items, things like collectibles, things like Barbie dolls, everyday items that you find around the house, electronics goods, anything where there is limited supply and more demand, we will be reselling it. Resellers follow the money. When something dies and becomes less profitable, resellers will find the next best thing and go all in on that. We're going to go into some examples of products that we've resold recently. First of all, it's a limited edition item. It's a Casio Back to the Future anniversary watch. You bought this watch for £115, and around the release time, it was selling for around £230, £250. At the moment, it's reached £300, so each watch that you got, you was making £100 on. Initially, it all released online, it went out of stock. A couple of weeks later, it started restocking again, and then stores started restocking it in store. How it works with these Casio watches is you could call up your local H. Samuel or go in store and you could be put on a wait list. Eventually, after a week or two, they would ring you up and say, hey, your Casio watch is ready. You went down, you bought it, and then you resold it for a profit. It was that simple. Another example of a product that we bought recently was in Costco. They was doing Pokémon bundles. They was putting a Prismatic Elite Trainer box and a Prismatic Booster bundle together in one box and selling it for around £58. You could resell this £58 box for £150 on eBay. You could buy 2 at a time in Costco. You could also go around again if you was lucky, if your Costco wasn't that strict, and get a few. People were getting 10s and 20s of these boxes and making £1,000 profit in one day from going to Costco. Another example is another company called Tops. These guys make limited edition sports cards. Pretty much all the major ones within inside the UK, football, tennis, stuff like that is all profitable. The one that released a couple of weeks ago was a Topps Dynasty box. The box was £1,300 to buy and it resells for £2,000 on eBay. Now we understand why we can buy and sell and what we can buy and sell. Here's the part that actually makes people a hell of a lot of money. I started reselling when I was 15 years old and I've been doing it ever since. And over these years, me and my team around me have mastered every single aspect of reselling, from product analysis to coding restock monitors to actually going out there and finding the drops and getting the information out there. We created an app that alerts you when drops are happening, gives you the release time, the release methods, how to buy it, where to sell it, as well as what the estimated buy price will be and what the estimated sell price will be. One thing that people don't understand is why it's hard to lose money with reselling. When you're buying items with inside the UK, every single item you buy from a retailer, it comes with something called a returns policy. That means that pretty much every single item that we buy when we are reselling comes with a 14 or 30 days returns policy, meaning if we buy an item to resell for a profit and we can't sell it within that time frame, we can send it back and get our money back. Our app also, on the back end, the thing that nobody can see, has restock monitors. These are computer programs that we make that check websites every few seconds to see if a product's back in stock. So once we identify a lovely profitable drop out there, we'll essentially go out there and find every single place that this drop is releasing, and we'll add this to our software. Our software then checks these websites every single second of every single day, waiting for these products to come back in stock. As soon as the software detects that this is back in stock, it sends an alert out to our app with the buy price and the sell price. You act as fast as you can on that and you can buy the restocks on items. It would be impossible without this software to become a successful reseller. Alongside our app, we also run a Discord community with chats, with one-to-one support, with guidance, with community of other resellers all out there making tons of money from reselling, a place of like-minded individuals buying and selling for a profit. You can get access to that community once you have downloaded our app, and once you are inside, there's a button at the bottom that will take you to get into our Discord server where you can access this whole new world of reselling opportunities and reselling community. Anyway, now you know how to know what to buy, how to know when it's coming out, when it's going to be back in stock, and all the information you need to actually buy the items. And it is now time to list your items on a third-party marketplace. The main three of these are eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Vinted. They're all very similar. A couple of key points when you're listing your items on these websites is you want to make your listings stand out. You essentially want to take nice, clean photos with decent lighting. If you don't have a picture of your product yet, you can always go on Google and just get a stock image of a product with a white background and put that on there. For your description, you just want to mention that you're going to be doing fast delivery, that it's going to be fast dispatch, that if you've got any questions, message her. Also a few product details about the item as well. When you go to post your listing, eBay will ask you whether you want to promote your listing, and this is a slight scam, but I'm going to explain the good thing about it. It will say, do you want to promote your listing for around 8 to 10% of the worth of the product? So if you've got a £100 product, that means you'll be giving £10 to eBay every time it sells, and obviously that is eating into our profit margin. You want to accept the 10% promotion, and then you want to go into your eBay listing settings for that specific listing, and you want to change your promoted listing to something like 2%. That is more than enough and will massively increase your sales. When you're listed on Facebook Marketplace, another top tip is to list the item in multiple locations around your location. So if you're in a city, go south, go west, go east, go north, and a little bit out of the city, and that will increase the range and increase the amount of people that you will have messaging you. It is that simple. And again, if you have any questions on anything of that, you can use our support in our Discord server to get advice. 2026 is going to be one of reselling's biggest years to make money with Pokémon and the 30th anniversary, and there's also something on the horizon, another little item that is brewing up with crazy shortages, a computer part that not many people have clocked onto yet, that probably and most likely in 2026 is going to be a massive shortage and a massive cash cow. If you are ready to start reselling, then download the CCN app, go on the App Store, search CCN or search Correct Chief Notified, give it a download, become a member, book your induction call, and you are good to go. I will see everyone in the new year for a hell of a lot of cash.